So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Portsmouth career mode. And I'm so pleased that we're getting through the career mode so quickly, as I hope we can continue this pace throughout the whole of the series, and therefore it wouldn't be long until we will be in the Premier League, trust me, and hopefully it will be very, very soon. And obviously, the way we are going to be getting the videos up as quick as this is if you guys keep watching them. If you guys keep watching them and keep leaving the likes and the comments on the videos, then of course I'm going to keep uploading, and of course we're going to keep progressing through the series as quickly as we possibly can, and we'll be getting double uploads throughout the days. If we're getting loads and loads of views, we have maybe even double uploads every single day. Whatever happens, we will be getting episodes up quite a lot. But how many episodes a week or how many episodes a day is going to be up to you guys. If you want the loads of episodes, then you guys need to make sure that you watch the videos and leave the likes and leave the comments on the videos. Then therefore it is the way of showing me that you guys want the videos. But we do have our first game here away from home against Morecambe, and unfortunately for us, we do concede our first goal. After 6 games, we concede our first goal, and it was pretty much a sweaty goal from the computer as he passed it around Paul Jones. As Paul Jones comes sprinting out, he does pass the ball around him, and they had to slot in, basically a tap in, as our defender couldn't get back to cover Paul Jones on the line. And unfortunately for us, we do go ahead and concede our first goal. And now it was the first time we had been trailing in any game whatsoever, so we were now going to be able to see the commitment and the courage from the team, and to see if they had enough fight back in them, or enough fight to actually get back in the game. But we nearly found ourselves 2-0 down there as they play a lovely ball through. Paul Jones comes flying out, but thankfully for us, they do actually put the ball wide. But thankfully here, Collins does very well to win the ball back. He plays the ball to Zog. Zog then plays the ball out wide. He plays the ball through the middle to Munid runs through, plays a good shot, and it was thankfully the goalkeeper couldn't handle it. It slipped through the hands of his gloves, and Loza, our £60,000 man, was there to head it into the back of the net. He was all on his own, so he was never going to miss from there. But once again, he had to be there. He was in there. He was basically in the right place at the right time. And actually, there Munid does very well to actually run through, makes the goalkeeper make a very good save. Actually, he did get a lot of power on that. And actually, there Loza showed more commitment and more fight to actually get there in front of the Morecambe defender, and he does get enough power on the shot to pretty much just push it over the line. He didn't have to get any power on it whatsoever. He could have chested it over the line, but he still had to do it, and he was there in the right place at the right time. And so in the 77th minute, we got ourselves back on level terms, and it just proved the question had been answered. We had enough fight to get back in it. But another chance did come our way in the 80th minute. We do get the ball here to Hollands. Hollands plays a wonderful through to Munir. Munir cuts back on his right foot. He tries a shot, but it was a wonderful tackle from the Morecambe defender there to actually deny us, and it looked like our chance was gone. But then in the 90th minute, Hollands picks up the ball. We play the ball to Munir. Munir plays the ball through to Loza. Loza actually loses the ball, but thankfully we do win the ball back. Hollands does very well to win the tackle. Unfortunately, the ball does get reflected, but once again, we do actually win the ball back in the centre of the park, and this is what we are so good at, winning the ball back. Actually, they do try and get through, but we win the ball back for Azog. Azog plays a wonderful through to our £60,000 man. He cuts back inside. Can he score? Of course he can. In the 90th minute, in the last kick of the game, Loza showed enough composure to do the fake shot, cut back inside in front of the Morecambe's left back, and fires it past the goalkeeper, leaving the goalkeeper no chance whatsoever. His pace pretty much left the defender for good. He tried to cut back and slide tackle. Thankfully for us, he didn't get any touch on the ball. Loza manages to get enough power and enough accuracy to beat the Morecambe goalkeeper, and we found ourselves 2-1 up after being 1-0 down. The questions were being asked: could we fight back? It was the first time we conceded a goal. It was the first time we'd ever trailed in the game, and the question was asked if we could actually get ourselves back in the game and even go ahead and win it. And the question is answered. We done it after being 1-0 down. It looked like we could be the side to really that the pundits need to look at. But unfortunately for us, right at the dying stage of the game, Munir does actually pull up. He has a calf injury, and I believe he is out for 3 weeks. So unfortunately for us, Munir is out, and pretty much our best player, 66 rated, is going to be out. But Loza picks up an 8.2 of the match rating, which is very, very pleased. As you see there, he does pick up a 3-week injury, so that's a big loss for us. Once again, we're going for Seko Fofana. He just would not accept a lower wage. We could not offer 300,000. It was impossible because he wanted 700,000. Man City wanted 700,000, so it was just impossible for us to offer 300,000. But we're offering every possible penny we could, but it just looked like we wasn't going to get him. But we do go ahead and try and sign Zelalem. We decided to offer a 750,000 future fee and loan him, try and get him. See if he's any good, we'll try and sign him at the end. If not, then we'll just let him go. But Arsenal do actually go ahead and accept it, so that could prove very crucial. If he's a good player and he gets up into the high 60s by the end of the season, we could be picking up a bargain. And once again, we're going for Baluli. I think you pronounce it like that, Baluli. If you guys know how to pronounce his name, please let me know in the comments down below. We do the same with him, but this time we offer an 850,000 future fee. We do actually get an offer for Ben Chorley, and we go ahead and accept it. It was for 300,000 from Charlton Athletic. The reason we accepted it is because we brought in Sarr. If you guys can remember, we brought in Sarr from Borussia Dortmund, and that is the reason why we let Chorley go, because Sarr is going to be pretty much Chorley's replacement. Robinson is going to be playing a few games because he's got the experience. Chorley, we might as well get rid of him for the money we can at the moment, otherwise we're not going to be able to get anything for him. But actually there, we do actually get our offer actually accepted for Baluli, or Bahuli, I don't know how you pronounce it. But then we get our youth squad monthly report. Our scout of future star is here. Who will it be? But actually there we also get some bad news as well, that Alex Winter will be out for 2 months with a training injury. But look at them stats. This guy here is a potential of 73 to 94. He looks like an absolute animal. The only thing that's letting him down is overall. His overall is 36 to 46. So he won't even get into our squad, let alone anyone else's, to loan him out. So we're going to have to leave him till the end of the season, because otherwise there's going to be no point us picking him up. But our next game in this episode will be at home against Carlisle in the Capital One Cup. So it's going to be a pretty difficult game for us. We have already played Carlisle, I believe, in the league. But hopefully we can beat them in the Capital One Cup, as this is a very, very big game for us, especially at home. I know we have played Carlisle before, and it must have been in the Capital One in the league. Sorry, wait a minute. I've actually got the PS4 on, so I'm just going to go ahead and check to see when we did actually play them, because it's pretty much annoying me now. We did play Carlisle on the. Here we go. We played them at home and we beat them 3-0 in the league. August 16th we played them, if you want to know the exact date. But the Debutants are playing in this game. As you saw in the last game, Shah did play, as did Munir, who were our 2 debutants. In this game, we were playing our other debutants, Zelalem and Buhuli, or Baluli. I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, he's going to be making his debut as well. So the 5 debutants, I believe. So there's Munir, Sarr, Zelalem, Azog, and someone else. But yeah, we have got 5 debutants, the 5 new debutants. But Loza does get a good chance here right in the dying stage of the game in the 15th minute, and he slots the ball past the Carlisle United goalkeeper. And once again, the £60,000 man is just on form. He is mega. He is playing so well. He played a lovely, lovely ball through to him, and this time he does finish it with his first chance of the game, and just proving that we have picked up a real bargain. And Lowe's is saying, look, even though you're signing people like Munir and trying to get Munir and Zelalem and Bahuli, look, you've picked me up for 60,000, and I'm proving that I can play just as well as what they can, that you're going to be paying $1 million for them. But Carlisle do get a good chance here. They come through, they have a shot, but an absolutely wonderful save from Paul Jones. That is by far his best save made so far this series, and I was gobsmacked, to be honest, when he saved that. I couldn't believe it, that he had managed to get pretty much dive that high and get his hand on it. It was incredible. But we do get another good chance in the 52nd minute. The ball was played through to Story. Story was through, but unfortunately he does put his shot wide. I thought to try and go near post, but I tried to cut it in too close to the post, and unfortunately for us, his shot does go wide of the post. I don't think the goalkeeper would have got to it if it was on target, but unfortunately it wasn't the best of chances for us from Story, to be honest. But Story this time does actually get another chance. He plays the ball through to Loza. Loza has a good shot, and whoa, to be honest, when I shot, I thought it was in. I thought it was an absolute wonder goal from Loza. The goalkeeper was nowhere near it, and look how close that was. It was whiskers past the post, and that would have been an absolute wonder goal from Loza if that actually went in. But in the 68th minute, they do get another chance here, Carlisle. They do cut inside, have a good shot, but thankfully it was an absolutely delightful save from Paul Jones once again, and Paul Jones was having the game of the series so far. He was playing absolutely incredible. He made a wonder save in the first half, and that one was just as good from close range to actually keep us in the game, or to actually deny them from getting back on level terms. From the resulting corner, we do then manage to get the ball clear, thankfully, and in the 87th minute, we get another chance here. Story plays the ball to Westcar. Westcar plays the ball out wide to Fodgden. Fodgden does very well, cuts back inside, has a shot, but it was a good save. Story does actually end up with the ball in the net, but unfortunately he was offside. So it looked like we were going to end up winning 2-0, but the referee spoiled the party, and he ruled out Story's goal as he said it was offside. Anyway, it was in the 90th minute anyway, so it didn't really count for much, but we did end up winning, so we beat Carlisle 1-0, and yeah, we beat Carlisle 1-0 once again at home. So we beat Carlisle 3-0, now we beat them 1-0 in the cup, so we've had the double over Carlisle already, and we haven't played them at their place yet, so maybe we can get the triple over them this season, or maybe we might even have to play them in the FA Cup, or maybe even the Johnson Paint Trophy, you never know. But we're going to end up this episode with pretty much hiring 350,000 scouts, Euro scouts, sorry, 350,000 Euro scouts to see what we're going to get. So that is going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button down below, as it is very much appreciated. I will see you tomorrow for another episode, or maybe even later on tonight, depending how the episodes go. Bye bye.